another thrill-packed, action, exciting, quizzical, heaven-trumping, multiversal escapade called Heavenscape presents Valos Warbound. You are now with the Starforge crew, and I am Tony Stevens, your GM. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share with your grandmother. She'd like to know what happens in the Starforge. When we last left off, the crew had managed to overcome a Hydreigon beast, and in that moment were actually taken back to the Starforge. The teacher showed up and whisked everyone away back to the Starforge, and that's where we left off, the light illuminating them as they teleported. And they're teleporting the old-fashioned way, which is not to kill yourself with a black ring. But we'll go ahead and have everybody introduce themselves. Starting at my right, give us your name, your character's name, a little bit about your character, and where they're at right now.
My name is Quinn, and I will be playing Soul. That is right. I'm back to drop kick things. I think we're going back to clean the dust off the dirt.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'll be playing Fulgrim Bloodwind. Oh, my skin wore off.
Huh?
He
My
lost
name's
his metal skin.
Chuck, and I'll be playing Tatiana, cultist warrior.
Who accidentally got drawn into this crew of people getting teleported places.
You like that sometimes, right?
I am Kadi, and I will be played by Dan. I am glowing a different color than everyone else because I was absorbing the aura of the Hydreigon.
Alright.
All shades of colors in this party.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Jin, the Acolyte. I am very happy to be back at the Starforge. I have been meditating since we got back, and I am my critter is just kind of running around happily because we're back.
Climbing the source tree and whatnot.
Exactly.
The elder tree.
Yes.
Alright.
My name is John, and my character is once again John the Red, but a young version of him.
Alright.
Or younger.
And this is the first time you've ever seen heaven.
Evan? What?
Yeah, okay. So we'll find out how the scientist who doesn't like gods deals with being in a godly realm. Alright. So, as stated, you got back to the Starforge, and when you returned there, you were allowed a long rest to recover from your battle, to deal with the things that have occurred, and see how it's affecting you at all. Now, that means any damages can go ahead and go away. You can take away injury,
Oh, thank goodness.
whatnot, off of your sheet. I only heard one person gasp for joy, so I'm assuming you're the one who forgot to do that. But yeah, so go ahead and reset yourselves. Now, when you return to the Starforge, you do actually return to the keep of the teacher. The dirt seems to still be clean. So y'all have done a killer job on that.
And
but-
luckily the head count is still right, even though the people have changed.
Yeah, well, and actually, when Tatiana saw John the Red being taken away, she's been watching over him, so she jumped into the teleportation scheme.
Yeah.
She doesn't realize yet that she's in a holy place, and we'll see how she deals with that. But the teacher himself has yet to come back to talk to you. He went to communicate with the source. He went to meditate upon the issues at hand, and his two most loyal followers, Kadi and Jin, have been meditating themselves outside of his keep, which is actually behind a waterfall. Like he has to walk through the waterfall to get into his little city.
Nice.
Pretty nice. He's always clean when he goes in because the water washes away the mucky muck of the realms.
The mucky muck.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It's actually engineering.
Don't know what that word means, but okay.
It's like forging.
Oh, okay, creating things.
All right, so there you are now. John the Red, you do look around, you do notice that this place is, in a sense, holy. And the only person that you've actually seen here, aside from the people that you've been with, is the teacher, who was a very old man with a long white beard, blue cloak, missing hand, wrappings around his eyes. Obviously, he's blind.
Yeah.
Walks with a staff with lots of intricate symbols.
Okay.
carved into them.
Okay. And he's in front of me.
He's meditating behind the waterfall right now.
Oh, so I'm not near him.
But that's who you've seen aside from the people you've already seen.
Okay.
So,
And I'm around
you're in a
everybody.
beautiful place, big lake, waterfall, stones, stone formations. That
And they all seem to be familiar with this place.
yeah.
Alright.
So I don't know if I was picking up there that whole time. Probably pick up on other people's mics.
I was making everyone else turn their mics on, but
Well,
I assumed you had yours on. 'cause
Next
it was
time, take
coming
care of
on.
your husband first. So yeah, we're back on the Starforge. Valos Warbound, Starforge people here, good to go. Teachers meditating behind the waterfall. You haven't missed anything.
Students meditating in front of the waterfall.
Yes,
Cats and dogs living together.
getting along. Everything.
Fulgrim is bathing.
Absolute chaos.
Fulgrim is bathing.
Wait, you haven't been
the
bathing this whole
waterfall?
time, Dolgrim?
No, he's still trying to get the Hydreigon out.
Oh, okay, so you're
So he's like
continuing
in the
to
pond
He's scrubbing
of
his
holy
beard
water,
very carefully.
Yeah.
and
Getting
he's
all
like
of his beard.
just using the holy water to wash himself.
Yeah.
bathe.
Yeah, he's mixing in his essential oils and everything.
Every now and
Takes out
then
his
splashes
jar,
Soul a little bit.
Fulgrim's essential
Yeah.
oils, and starts splashing it around.
Meanwhile, Kadi is meditating on his new aura that he's able to pick up, and he's learned that he can give his bonuses to other people as well.
So, let me get this straight. While he's over here in the pond bathing, you're just sitting over there crisscross applesauce.
I am too.
Though there's a naked man here and you guys aren't freaking out
But
about
I'm sort
it.
of going like this. We're
I'm-
meditating. Why do we
What
care?
is meditating?
Thinking really hard about.
Though that doesn't sound fun.
I'm gonna go kick a rock.
I do that. I kick it.
All right. So as
I
you're
will
there,
kick it with you.
Yes. Let us play, John. Not so red.
kick the rock.
So is this your home?
I'm not. No.
Oh, you seem to be familiar with this
I mean,
place.
I guess so. I've kind of been here for a minute.
So it's your home.
Not really.
I have.
So
been
where do you sleep? Like, where's your house?
Well, I lived on the mountain. But I guess I kind of sleep here now.
Wait, what do you mean here?
I don't know. Do we need,
Like,
do we need
on
to
the
sleep in
ground?
heaven? Listen,
Heaven? What are you talking about?
I don't know. This is magical divine place. Whoa.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
I don't know how to be more specific.
I mean, like I reached
They-
down and
are
picked
all
up the
the-
dirt. It's like this is just dirt,
Maybe
and
you
that's a
should
mountain.
Talk to the teacher. He's
Hey, go
very
talk to the
wise.
old man with the longer beard than you.
Oh.
Or you could talk to one of the people who are doing the sleep sitting.
The what?
They're sitting, but they look like they're asleep. Or if you're feeling real frisky, you can go help Dolgrim with this.
All right. I will go talk to the old man.
I think that the cleanly freak that isn't might be in the pool already with Fulgrim. Just trying to help him. You know, the one that cleans the stones in the pools? Can't think of his name. He's not here right now. He left already.
Oh, right. He's always following him around. Did we leave him behind?
Oh, his cheerleader.
I think we left him behind. He didn't come through.
You
with
talking
us.
about the body that's floating around dying?
No, they're talking about
Chuck.
Ryan.
Talking about
Wilson.
Ryan's character.
Let's talk about
The
Ryan.
cheerleader.
I'm
Wilson.
talking about Ryan's character who cleans the stuff. He's like in the
Oh,
cleaning out
the
houses
bath guy, Magni. Yeah.
Magni.
Oh boy, y'all left him too.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I think
Y'all have
Magni's in the
misplaced
pool
some people
helping.
in your quest.
Tolgrim, you missed the
Tolgrim.
spot on the back of your big head. You just figured I'd let you know, buddy. Love you.
Hey,
I love you too.
Fulgrim, don't forget to watch where the sun don't shine.
That's
Alright.
where I washed first.
So as he continues to scrub himself, he washed it for way too long.
We get a little carried away there with those essential oils, I think.
You actually see on the mountain ridge, there seems to be a man approaching. He is walking down the mountainside towards the pond of the teacher.
Oh, it's not the teacher.
'Tis not.
It's me, isn't it?
No, it is not you walking down.
But I'm also walking down towards.
see him, right?
You are kicking a rock with Soul.
No, he told me
Does
to
he
go.
have 6 white horses
Oh.
with him?
I see them. I stand up.
When he's coming around the mountain, does he have 6 white horses when he comes?
He does not.
Ooh.
He has a 6-legged white horse.
Oh, that's still pretty cool.
Yes.
He doesn't.
Is that you, Amok? I can't. You take so many forms these days. I don't know.
He's not angry enough to be a mock.
You don't know that. You don't
I am
talk
pretty angry
see,
all
I
the
told
time,
you.
but I am not a muck. You fool, recognize me when I approach. I am Alden the Mighty.
About, who?
You've met him.
He snaps his fingers, and as he does, Soul actually realizes that it's really hard for him to open his mouth as his lips begin to seal shut. That'll be the last I hear out of you, you stupid child.
I put pants on.
Put your pants on before I snap my fingers again.
Something else might disappear.
Yeah, no, he puts his pants on.
One
Who
leg
is
at a
this
time.
strange newcomer you've brought with you and this girl? You know, everyone who enters the Starforge has to get my A-OK seal of approval.
I'm going to stand up and go to John and kind of intercede and say, this is John. Are you at the red yet? I'm John the Young. John the recently became red.
I've always been John the Red. I don't.
Is it because of the red tint to your skin, or is that just blood?
It is blood, but that's just my last name is Red.
Fair enough. My last name is the Mighty.
Ah, so
It's true.
is that a name you gave yourself?
I guess so. I am a creator god.
Wait. What?
A god who creates. I create, bro.
I know. I got the create part. It's
I
just
create people.
the God part.
Soul.
Yes.
Zip it.
This is the god of creation.
Got the Ryan Reynolds.
Celestial. Since before other things.
And you just
I use the power of the
Speak
source
human
to
and-
create things.
look like a normal guy to me.
I take on the form.
Well, maybe I've taken on a form. Maybe I'm a god.
No, we made you in our image.
What?
That's why you look the way you do. Obviously, we like ourselves. We made you to look like us.
You made us to look like you.
But not act like us. You're
I
not
mean, you
quite
act
as
like-
tough.
I am tough. You look tough.
If I poke you, you bleed.
Yes. And if I poke you, you probably bleed too.
No. No, that's not how that works. I told you I'm a god.
I don't believe in
I
gods.
bleed light.
I poke
Source power.
Alden,
Oh my god.
and then I look at John the Red and go, "See, he doesn't bleed."
Like
Does
you,
grow angry though.
you just poke him with your finger? Or? I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention.
Yes, with
Oh.
my finger.
Well, yes. Well, I won't bleed either if you poke me with your finger.
Depends on if he's made out of metal or not, I guess.
Get over really.
Hey, by the way, have you and Stupid here figured that out?
What's that?
What the teacher's been trying to teach you?
What has he been trying to teach us?
So no. Okay, cool. Oh, did you have a question there?
I poked
Well,
John the Red to see if he bleeds.
your mouth opens again.
I poked John to see if
Do I
he bleeds.
bleed?
It's a 5 out of 12. My fire fever.
He
We'll
has
see if it works, okay?
poked you, and you are singed.
I'm singed.
That
It is
does
a
my
fire
bleeding,
finger.
But I did the courtesy of stopping the blood from coming out. Because I'm a good guy.
Are you a god of healing as well as creation?
I can heal.
I am a god of warriors. I actually once created a realm just to gather the strongest warriors from all the realms, so that they would have to compete in this realm, so that when they die and come here, they are actually the strongest and greatest of all.
Wait a second.
Oh, well, that's definitely not that.
Back up.
I will not back up. This is my
no, it's
place.
a-
I am
it's a-
allowed to stand where I want.
I meant metaphorically.
Ah, yes. Words that mean not what they are said.
Yes. What is this dying part? You said this was a portal, not like a death portal. Like, are we dead?
You're not dead.
But he said only dead people come here.
Mostly.
I said that dead people do come here from
Wait,
the realm that I sent.
Does
and
that
made
mean
to make the dead people come here so they
You're
can join
not
the
dead.
Source Army?
So you enslave dead people, is what you're telling me.
I gathered them together for their great reward of continuous battle, mead, and women.
Well, actually, that sounds pretty
Teamwork.
Oh,
great. Is there farming?
stupid one's talking again. Teamwork?
Yes, we tried using teamwork.
Who did?
I and Soul.
Yes, we.
Fulgrim and Soul working together? Is everything still in
No,
one piece?
it's like putting jam into peanut sauce together.
Fulgrim and Soul.
It just goes together like that.
Jam and peanut sauce. Remember that.
Fulgrim and Soul time. Good. I'm glad to know that my legacy isn't going to let me down.
Jam and peanuts doesn't
I won't
sound
let
like
them let you
that
down.
at all.
Maybe.
Well, I'm here because there's a problem.
Oh, that
Chocolate
doesn't
and
sound
peanuts,
good.
There's
Mr.
been a
Alden.
disturbance in the source.
Oh my god.
What's the disturbance?
Was it like 1,000 people crying out and then
A
silence?
distant ruckus,
Oh
And then
no.
silence.
but then silence.
Okay, what seems to be the issue?
Well, that's the problem. Normally I can see through the eyes of my agents, but they seem to be blind now
Oh, that's not
because I
good.
see nothing. So I need you to go and find out what is happening in Sheol.
How would you like us to do that?
Well, there's only one steed that exists that can get you from the Starforge to Sheol in one piece. That's probably where it's going to get a little bit hairy, as they say. That's a metaphor.
Is it because the creature has fur?
Fulgrim raises
It
his
does have
hand.
fur, yes.
Here we go
You're
again.
not so stupid anymore.
Can I get an axe?
Oh, I
need
told you
an
I
axe
was
or
making
sword?
one.
He was going to make him an axe when I got to a place he could make axes at.
Oh, well,
I
there's
just
the
need a weapon.
pond.
I need a weapon and armor, please.
There's the pond. I guess you could try to work with that.
I'm going to need some kind of metal.
Now, of course, if you go up that way and journey about a day's distance, there is the main city of the Starforge. In the Starforge, we do have forges.
Why do you need a weapon?
It's what I'm proficient in, and I need something to fall back on when my metal skin wears off.
That makes perfect sense.
I can't just focus on this, as I found out with the multiple... the thing.
The thing with all the heads.
The thing with all the heads.
You were a long way down that thing's throat.
Well,
So,
Yes, I know. That's...
Have you had John look in his pockets for an axe, perhaps?
I mean, that might be a solution.
Since we can't walk a day's journey that
Or
way.
you
I
can get you some
would,
kind of
but
metal.
the last time he did something like that, he brought out someone I didn't really want to see. And this time, if he does it,
Hey,
who
John.
knows? I might find the Thunder Twin again, and I don't want to uppercut him again.
Could you maybe find me some
We are
special space
literally
metal?
standing in front of the god of creation.
How about some space metal
What?
in a pocket?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he told us to go up to a
Space?
mountain.
Metal.
Told us to go
Just
in
a hunk
there.
of metal
Yeah, something
A
I
hunk
can make
of
a
metal.
weapon out of.
in a pocket.
Please
Well-
and thank you.
Preferably not one that's like you're attached to. One that you can part with.
Alden said we should go to the
That is
Starforge.
like a day
So
away, and I can make it right now.
He needs us to go to investigate
Yes.
this other thing.
Listen, we're not going to sidetrack the grand quest of Alden the Mighty, Mr. Mighty.
I'm sitting down on a rock now, just watching you all.
Okay.
Alden, is it possible that you could transport us over to the city?
Well, I'd make things easy on you.
Well, you want that
What
quest?
kind of grandpapa would I be if I made your life easy on you?
Well, I mean, you want us to go do that quest for you.
Well, but the stables are that way, and then that leads to the wild
Look
fields
into the
of
pocket,
the griffins.
please.
And if you want to go find a griffin so that you can make
pocket.
it, there's two directions.
Are you reaching your hand into my pocket, sir?
I'm trying to convey to you, please grab something from the pocket.
I mean, I could check my pockets.
I'm
That's
I
what I
guess.
want you to do, please. Thank you.
All right.
Ah, yes, Jen. It's been always such a pleasure to have you here.
I'm checking my
about to go to the
pockets.
Griffins. Is there anything else
Checking
I
my
need to know about
pockets.
the-
Checking them now.
Anything else to know
Before
about
I go
this?
to the Griffin.
Well,
These pockets
need a
are deep.
griffin.
These are deep pockets.
Got that.
Might not want to take that little cute monkey.
Okay, I have something in here. Hold on.
Papers off.
I'm pulling it out.
Come here, boy. Come here.
Okay.
He's so cute.
It's the number
It's adorable. Just think, you might have once looked like this.
That is creepy. You got the 3.
Oh, are you talking to me?
I pulled a number 3 out of my pocket. I don't know what it means.
What's up? You got a 3 for what?
I don't know. He told me to
hunk of
look in my
metal.
Check
pocket
the
for
pocket.
something, and so I was reaching around in there, and I found something.
Okay, so as you reach into your pocket, you actually see this large ore rock over next to where Soul is standing, sucked into the ground and then come out of your pocket.
It was next to him the whole time.
That was pretty cool. I'm glad I didn't get it. That wouldn't have
These
been very
pockets are
cinematic.
crazy.
All right.
Oh, they're making me crazy.
What, Pilgrim, what do you want the X to do? I can make it all fiery.
This could come in handy. This close.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
But if you make a large fire axe, make sure you don't drop it. When they drop weapons around here, sometimes they fall into the realms and get picked up by silly people.
Okay.
Like the irritated blade.
Now, so because,
Yes, it's
because I guess because he was a legacy character and he started out with more, my rune crafting is at an expert. So what does that add to me?
That adds a +3.
Plus 3 to your skill that you use. To make it.
I am going to try to make him a flaming axe that he can also use to channel the fire into his body to heat him up. That way I don't always have to be there.
What skill is that?
Rune crafting, I would assume that it would go off what I'm using for my rune casting too, right? Since I'm
Rune casting is
Craft.
there's not really a thing for that. That's just
so it's the
expert.
creation rune. And
So
I use
it'll be
I
wisdom.
use
No, well, he uses his out of...
That's why I was asking. Which of these?
Oh, now I understand the question that you're asking. Okay, so you're using your fire to meld it, right? So it's actually rune casting.
okay.
Rune crafting would be like if you're emblazing something upon it, which you could also be doing that
Okay,
as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to create the weapon
So
first.
first create the weapon with
Yeah.
rune casting, so that goes off of your con.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll?
No, whatever it is.
Okay, well I got an 18, so I'm gonna use my
Oh, so you're gonna,
Yeah,
he's like, I was
You're-
really hoping. I was kind of hoping you wanted me to re-roll there.
You're going to re-roll there, little
I
guy.
was I was rolling while we were deciding what it was going off of.
And that made it shift into an 18.
well,
How
I'm giving
horrible.
I'm giving you my favor.
All right.
One favor.
Putting it in my pocket. Right next to this book that's called The Memoirs
It's a
of Me.
5 out of 12 to heat the
Ah, yes, successful. So you are forging this metal. It is becoming a large battle axe, double-headed battle axe.
Bring your hand over here, make it metal, and start hitting it like a hammer. I'm gonna need you to help.
That's what I do.
Okay, so you need to roll your strength.
All right, I'm going to use my physique, which is proficient, so that adds a +1
Okay.
to my strength. And you get a token, and I'm going to roll again. Here's a fate. I have no more fate. Yes.
All right.
7 out of 12.
So as he comes over, you see that he steals up into Donnie's steel. And as he does so, he can actually shift his hand into what looks like a mallet. He does it almost like second nature, like he's not thinking about it. And he starts bashing into this axe to form it.
Did you know you could do that?
Nope.
Because now I'm thinking you didn't need an axe this whole time.
Right? Why I kept
Your hands are your freaking weapon, man. Come on, that's cool, Stolkrum. I feel like I hide superpowers from you guys.
I didn't know I could do this until now. Ha-ha!
So as they're bashing away on this axe together, anybody else want to do anything while they are here?
well, he's
Tatiana?
busy.
I'm meditating.
I kind of want to experiment with this cloak now that I know like what it can do. Kind of, I want to see what
Oh, you
all.
want to experiment with the
We
jacket?
might
I
need
want
your
to
help.
experiment with it. I'm reaching in the pockets.
Right,
I'm
but
sorry,
don't
lady.
jump into the pocket. We might need your help.
Jump into
Yeah,
the
don't do
pocket.
that.
What is wrong with you?
Whatever.
They're not big enough for me to fit in them.
That I'm not sure.
I've seen
I
some
always thought it was
things.
off the same thing where we cast on motherfuckers.
Cool.
But if it's going
All right,
off
so you
of
mark that down.
wisdom, then
All right.
What is that?
8.
Although I will try
So
that.
you would actually, you're
you
expert in
suggested
it. You would actually add. What did we say, Ronnie? 3.
3.
yes, 3.
So you're actually, it would be 11. You would be rolling under 11 for that because you're an expert. What would his, that's what we were asking, what was his rune crafting
Crafting
go under? Would it be wisdom or would it be his constitution, which is how he does rune casting? Is crafting and casting 2 different attributes?
They were up until we got basically.
Because regardless, you would go +3 to whatever attribute it is. That's why I was asking.
We'll say it'll go into his wisdom,
Which would be
and
11.
not his intelligence.
So that would be 11.
Yes.
So after he's done with this, can he rune? Well, he only has fire right now, right? That's all he can do is fire.
He can rune craft his rune.
Yes.
Which is fire. I don't think I want my bow staff to catch on fire.
Flaming bow staff would be pretty cool.
It's made of wood.
What happened to
So,
Yeah, it's gone.
All right.
Heavy shield.
it's a disappearing trick. I can only do it
What
once.
did you do?
Is he in a pocket?
Who?
I didn't jump in a pocket.
Good.
I mean,
Well, you're talking
I guess
to
I could try.
Now, you are playing
Please
with your
don't.
pockets?
We need.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll
You're going
for
to
playing
put
with your
out
pockets.
tonight.
Playing with the pockets.
Don't go anywhere we need you. Okay.
Go.
All
I don't-
right. Jen, are you doing anything while they are mashing this axe together?
I'm impatiently tapping my foot and playing with my thing because I want to go. Because I've been given a task and I need to go.
I am going to burn 1 action worth of my Umbra so that I can show Alduin the cool
Dude, look
thing
what I can do. Look what I can do now.
Let you
and,
do it for free.
and the aura of the thing that we killed.
So, what generates around you, go ahead and explain what kind of color it takes on and everything.
Okay, so it comes out in like a greenish aura, and it basically just spreads out around me
Into the Hydreigon.
into the Hydreigon that we fought. Except it's scaled to just about twice my size. And
So it's like,
and I'm kind of in the middle of it.
Floating.
Yeah. And while it's active, it gives everybody the benefit of of an action surge.
Oh, that is pretty.
so they're having a
So
surge
y'all
for
are
this.
actually able to work faster.
Cool.
All right, so you get an action surge free from your friend Kadi. All right.
Now, does that stack with the action surge if they already have it?
It could stack, yes, into a. The action surge would get an additional usage instead of being that one that they use.
Alright. So I'm going to try and part the flame rune onto it.
Onto the axe.
But I'm also going to make it look like the eye of a mock.
Cool.
Because who cares about the phoenixes and the birds? That is a 6 out of 11.
Nice.
What does the eye of a muck look like?
I don't know.
An
Like the eye of Sauron.
So like
Big old
like
flaming eyeball.
like a
It, look
butthole.
it looks exactly like the Eye of Osiris, but a little bit different.
More like a fox eye.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so as he's continuing to mash down with this mallet hand that he has now,
Still
you
so
craft with your energy abilities. You're crafting this rune pattern, and using combinations of the rune, you start to shift it into a design around the rune that looks like the fox head. So you have this fox head etched into the center of the battle axe, with right in the center of it the rune for Amok. Success.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
You're welcome, Thulgrim. Even though you had the hand weapons this whole time.
Well, I can't do that all the time.
This is a good question. If he has a hand axe, does it go off his axe skill?
Yes.
There you go.
I mean, he's made out of steel. It's
What have you been doing this whole time, man? Come on.
You've
Bunching
basically
things.
been looking for a forged weapon of the very stuff that you're made out of.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Just making sure.
So what's your
Can
tell?
he runecraft on him?
Could I? Never mind. That's not the question for right now. Throw the page.
Just. Thulgrim suddenly has a.
What? No, no,
No.
no,
Well, he's mental.
no.
What is this, mall rats?
What? But
No.
the point is cool that I just made. All right, let's move on. Let's go find some griffins, guys.
So many questions.
Are you
have a
asking
mission.
me, or am I just sitting here?
We have a
minding my own
mission.
business?
I did ask you, do we need to know anything else before we go? And you said leave my pet with you, and now you're
Yes, of
stroking
course.
him weirdly.
I don't want the
But-
pet to get hurt.
Right, but is there anything relevant I should know about
Love
where we're
this little
going,
guy.
or the griffins, or how to
Sheol
ride
is a
griffins?
terrible, terrible place. It's where we send all of the bad souls, the tortured souls, the murderers, the thieves, the bad, bad people. We send them there. It's like hell, I guess. That's what you could call it. The worst stuff's trapped underneath it, so you don't have to worry about that. But I have heard a time or two that there are minotaurs and frogs.
Okay, but do we need to know anything about riding griffins?
Don't let them throw you off, and make sure you earn their respect. If a griffin doesn't respect you, it will leave you behind, especially the rather tricky combinations of griffins.
Okay.
There's one that's an owl mixed with a tiger. That one takes an extremely proficient rider to get onto. But it is the fastest.
So you.
Hey,
maybe-
John.
Do you maybe
Can
have
you reach in your
griffin that
pockets to
is-
see if maybe you can pull my old armor out of there?
Well, then,
I'm gonna start walking
Do we-
towards the griffin.
Do you have griffin that is maybe crow and
Okay, come
raccoon?
with me to
All right,
the
let's see
griffin.
what we got here.
Come
Here
with
they're
me to
very
the griffin.
wily.
Let's try this pocket. Okay.
hold on.
Let's see. I pull out an 8.
8 out of...
Hold on a second. Young. Oh, I have to look at my young sheet. Hold on.
Yes, look at your young sheet.
Hold on.
Chuck, what did you want to do?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna
Since we're
go
going
with.
to a desolate place. Will you bless
Oh,
my
that's
weapon?
not bad at all.
I might be so inclined. What kind of weapons do you have?
I have mighty swords.
Mighty swords.
All right, 10.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Okay, so you succeed in pulling out a cuirass, like a leather armor set.
This is weird because this pocket is way smaller than this leather armor.
Dude, it's bigger on the
It will
inside.
place the mark of the source upon your swords.
Nice. Good job.
So I plop that in front of you.
Now,
Is
that
this
gives
what you
an
want?
additional boost to fighting anything that is demonic and sad.
Can I get that as well?
Can you bless all of us?
Well, yeah, of course. I
How
would
do
have.
you
When
bless
you're all
the
leaving,
hands?
oh.
I'm leaving and going to the mission.
I'm gonna,
Mr. the Mighty.
all of our weapons go have plus demonic thing now.
But what about mine is literally just fire? How are you going to bless that?
Holy fire.
You're screwed.
Well, at least we tried.
Well, crap.
I'm going to
I
stay here,
can't,
guys.
I can't
Good
put
luck.
a seal. What do you want me to put a rune on fire?
So is that that's not step damage? We just add one to whatever we're
Put the
rolling.
rune on
Right?
top
It
of
is
my
a
rune?
+2 damage to anything demonic.
I wonder.
Thank you.
Good job.
You
Thank you
are
so
welcome.
much.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna start walking to the griffins now. Or unless
And
you want to fly
my
me. You
axe
fly
does
me.
what damage now?
Hi.
Sure, I can.
He's gonna fly me to the griffin.
Is it just a D8
Yeah,
like the others?
yeah. You'd have fire on top of that too.
Did we ever just say if Soul has like the runes tattooed on his body anywhere? Or is he just created it because of
Well, he has the tattoo of the firefox
Okay.
on that arm.
I would imagine it would be scarification. No,
could you
so-
maybe put a source rune on that? Maybe it lets me combine the two. Maybe
You're lucky you've got a mouth back, okay? Let's just go.
Ah, this kid. You remind me of someone I once knew. I had this son,
+2
right?
demonic.
He was a wily boy. Dark black hair, always running around causing chaos. And I said, look here, Yakil, you stop causing so much chaos. And he said, well, no, Papa, I'm always going to cause chaos. And I would smack him with my spear all the time.
he really sounds like a handful.
More than a handful. Always doing what he always wanted. I tell you what.
Where is my father?
Well, I hear he's still on Malos somewhere. Probably traipsing around with some human tramp. It's usually what he does. I mean,
That sounds.
That
like,
sounds about right.
He sounds like he's a pretty interesting guy. Not going to lie.
well, I mean, I don't make uninteresting people. It's not like I ever had a stupid son that couldn't even read.
I don't know why, but that hurts. That hurts me just a little.
Now, you want some sort of boost.
I guess.
I tell you what. If you survive, I will boost you.
That sounds pretty cool.
So step forward and roll your con.
Oh, jeez. Let us do this. That is a 9 out of 12.
So you'll probably survive this. As he shoves his spear into
Oh,
your
jeez,
chest.
oh, right in the. Oh, man.
Now, as that occurs, you actually enter a state of transcendence. Now, while in this state, you are allowed to roll for perception.
Is that Final Fantasy X?
Wisdom, right?
Are we at the Griffins yet?
I thought I was
Is
flying
8 out of-
there.
Let's just go.
Yeah, take us there, fly. We're gone.
Wait. Train gives me advantage. No, just to make sure I don't have a disadvantage.
Yeah, no disadvantage.
Damn. I rolled right at 8 on my wisdom.
Okay.
I admit it.
So, in this state of transcendence, you hear the cries of children.
Oh, that
Like
doesn't
two infants crying. As you look, you see that one of them is screaming and scared. He seems to be young, probably around 2, toddler age. The other one, about a year older, is trying to comfort him and make him shut up.
Hello.
They seem to be sitting in the woods. That's about all you know. Because you rolled right at it,
Yeah.
didn't succeed. But you feel this in that transcendent state, and you even see the face of a monk.
Well, hello there, Mark. How are you doing today?
Of course, this is a vision quest. He's not there.
No.
So when you remove yourself from this vision quest, you actually are marked with the seal of Alden. This blazing runic emblem of a bird on your chest.
Oh, cool. Now I've got
Stupid phoenixes, right?
Oh,
Well, there you go. I hope you figure out how to use it. But if you hadn't insulted me, maybe I would have told you.
Oh, is your symbol the phoenix? Did I say stupid? I meant really.
Yes, well, good luck being on your way.
Okay, thank you, Mr. the Mighty.
I'll let you keep your mouth for now.
It's my greatest feature.
So you can mark down the seal of Alden.
Me and Kadi and Tatiana are at the Griffins already. Because we flew there,
Oh, right, you have wings.
right? Well, this
for
was
you.
taking a while. So we flew there and we are... What are we doing?
I'm getting on
making
the owl
nice,
tiger one.
Making
Oh,
nice...
you want the owl tiger one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll physique on that. This is the ability to contain, it takes strength to hold on while it is breaking. You have to break these creatures in order to ride them. It is bucking.
I want to take one that's less bucky.
There's one that's like a falcon, and it's not so bucky.
Okay. I'll take that.
Or
Like a darker one.
It's got a reddish hue to it.
I didn't do it. I got 11 out of 8.
Okay, so that one definitely bucks you off, hitting you to the ground. I'll let you escape without severe damage. There are muddy fields right now.
Can I approach it and try to commune with it? With...
The reddish one or the owl one?
I don't really care. But I have willpower. I don't know what would help me commune with it. Meditation and willpower. But I have communed with things before through... like the thing that they were fighting at the temple and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Probably your meditation, I would assume.
Because it seems like it would calm it down.
Okay, so roll off that.
I guess that's
It would be, well, at this instance, you're trying to convince this thing to trust you, so that'd be charisma.
That's not going to happen. Really? Charisma for a creature?
Yeah,
am I gonna
you're
tell it a
trying to
joke?
commune with it. You're trying to get it to trust you. It's your charisma to do so.
No. I'm not willing to waste a favor on that.
Yeah, it snaps and snarls and backs away from you. It seems like you're very dry in personality and kind of aggressive, and it senses that about you.
I'm not aggressive, but I am probably dry in personality.
All right,
fair.
Kadi?
I'm trying to find the catalog of them that you sent earlier.
Oh, I didn't send that. Somebody did, but yeah. It
That's
can
not-
be any of those plethora of combinations if you wanted it to be. A griffin is just the fusion of a winged creature and a land creature.
So I can't commune with it. Can I just try to ride it with what
I'll try
dex?
again. I'll try again.
You
With
say
the
strength
owl
or dex?
tiger one.
Mhm.
Got a 3.
Awesome. So you are hanging on to the owl tiger.
Nice.
The towel.
Is it strength or dex
The
that
owl
makes
girl.
us just ride it without communing with it?
To first ride it and get through the stage of its bucking is strength. So you have to be able to hold on to it first.
I got a 3 out of 9 for the crow raccoon.
The crocoon?
Oh.
Oh, wow. So you definitely succeed at mastering this creature that's almost as small as you. It's about your size, but you're able to grab onto it and assert your dominance upon the crocoon.
I promise it that I will flap my wings as well. when
Yes,
we
you will
fly.
fly in
Oh,
unison.
you're going to help it fly?